Good morning, children. How are you all? Hope all safe at home and energetically following the online classes. Welcome to the Alfonsa online classes, class 6. Today we are going to discuss about the numbers, the first chapter which we discussed in the last week. The continuation, the second part we are going to discuss. After the last session, we have conducted an online test. Many of you, most of you, more than 90% of you responded. Many sent their answer sheet through part2, and I forwarded an answer key also. I hope you all checked your answers with that answer key. So, in coming sessions also, I will send you the online test through the part2, and later within 1 or 1.5 hours, I will send you an answer key, and you have to check yourself whether your answers are correct or not. You can make a self-evaluation. And once again, I request you to follow the sessions carefully. And some students told me that while attending the class, they feel it is not audible. Maybe it is because of you are using the mobile phone in an open place without an earphone. So in such cases, I suggest you better use an earphone. That will help you to hear the voice, the class, what I am saying clearly. So next, this time onwards, you try an earphone. So let us start our second part. Today we will start with Indian place value chart. Last class we stopped there. Last class mainly I told you about the numbers, what type of numbers we are using. We discussed what is natural numbers or counting numbers, the numbers which we use for counting, that start from 1 and continuously it is going on, and there is no biggest natural number. That all we discussed. The smallest natural number is 1. And next, along with natural numbers, if you added a 0, it will become the set of whole numbers. So the smallest whole number is 0, and the greatest, there is no greatest, it is infinite. So whole numbers are starting from 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. that we discussed. And also last class we have discussed about Hindu Arabic numeral, and I told you how the name Hindu Arabic numeral came and how many symbols are there. Yes, 10 symbols are there, 0 to 9, 10 symbols are there in Hindu Arabic numeral system. That is why we call that system as a 10-base system or decimal system, decimal number system. The reason is we are using 10 symbols. And I told you what is Indian place value system. In Indian place value system, we use digits, the symbols to form numbers, and while we are reading the numbers or making the numbers, we count the place in which the numbers are kept. At which a digit gets a place value according to the place in the Indian place value system. And I told you in Indian place value system, when the numbers are categorizing, grouping, the first group contains 3 digits and all other groups contains 2 digits. And the first group is called ones group, then thousands group, like that it is going on. In ones group there will be 3 digits, there is ones, tens and hundreds, and after that thousands, 10,000s, 2 digits. Then comes lakhs group, lakhs, 10 lakh, then crore, 10 crore, like that after that first group, first period, all the periods are having 2 digits. I will draw an Indian place value chart on the board. That will help you to know more about the Indian place value chart. Look at the board. In this place value chart, last class I told you up to thousands group. We have discussed an example with 5 digits. Here 9 digits, up to 9 digits. How can we read the number? Here, if you look at the numbers, place value chart on the board, here you can see 9 digits. If a 9-digit number is there, how can we read this number? Last class I told you, when we are naming or reading a number, we look at the periods, the groups from the left. Here the leftmost group is crore and the last one is ones. In the crores period, 2 digits are there. 1 digit represents crores and the other digit represents 10 crores. So here in 10 crores place there is 2. That means 2 10 crores, that is 20 crores. In crores place there is 0. So 2 0 20. This is 20. 20 crore. Lakhs group 2 digit. Here 3 4. 3 4, this 34. So 20 crore, 34 lakh, 12,341. That is the way we are reading a number. So here first you have to look at the group, and under the group how many digits are coming. Just combine that number and along with that add the group name. That is 20 crore, 34 lakh, 12,341. This is the way we are reading a number. Now if you look at the number, here we use some symbols to represent the places. So whenever you are looking into this number, each digit in this number is having a place value and a face value. A place value. What is place value? Place value and a face value. That also you studied grade 5. Here place value of this digit 2. What is the place value of this digit 2? The place value of the digit 2 is 2 multiply the value of which place it is placed. The 2 is placed in the 10 crores place. So the place value of 2 is equal to 2 multiply the value of that place. What is the value of that place? 10 crore. So 10. This is the place value of the digit 2. And the face value of the digit is simply 2 itself. That means place value of a digit means the face value of that digit into the value of the place in which it is placed. So 2 is placed in the 10 crores place. So the place value of 2 is 2 into 10 crore. That is 20 crore. 2 into 10 crore, 20 crore. That is the place value of the digit 2. But the face value of any digit, that will be always the same. The face value never change. The place value changes according to the place the digit is placed. But if you look at the 0 here, 0, the place value of the 0 in this number is 0 into crore. Crores place it is placed. So if you multiply any number with the 0, the value will be 0. So the place value of the 0 is 0. Face value of the 0 is also 0. So we can conclude one thing, that the face value and place value of the digit 0 will be the same always. Whichever the place or whatever the place it is placed, the place value and the face value of 0 remains the same. It will not change. If you look at 3 in this, the place value of this 3, here 2 3's you can see in this number. This 3, the first 3, the place value of this 3 is 3 multiplied by 10 lakh. In the place of 10 lakh it is placed. So the place value of 3 is 3 into 10 lakh. So 30 lakh is the place value of 3 here. And the face value is symbol 3. But if you look at this number, this 3, the place value of this 3 is 3 into the place 100. 3 into 100, 300. And the face value there also 3 only. So the face value of a digit always remains the same, but the place value changes according to the place in which it is placed. So if you look at the other digits, here 2 4's are there. Each 4 is having a place value but same face value. Place value of this 4 is 4 lakh, and this 4 place value is 4 into 10, 40. But the face value 4 here and here also 4. And then if you look at the 1, this 2 1, the place value of this one is 10,000. So 1 into 10,000, 10,000. Here the place value of 1 is 1. So whenever a digit is placed in the ones place, we can say that the face value and place value will be the same. But in other cases, the place value is always changing other than 0. If 0 is there, 0 face value and place value always 0 only. And 2 here we saw another 2, 10 crore, 20 crore. But here the place value of 2 is 1000, 2000, and its face value is 2. So that's the place value and face value of. Okay, next, let us see how can we write a number in its expanded form. That you already studied small numbers, how to write in expanded form in our class 5th standard and already studied. Some more big numbers, same way we can write in expanded form. For example, here this is a 7-digit number. So this number can be read as, if you want to read the number, you place commas according to the Indian place value system, the grouping system. The first from the right, the first group contains 3 digits, 1, 2, 3, then place a comma, then 2 digits, a comma. So ones, thousands, lakh. So this number is 48 lakh 7,348. That is the number. If you want to write this number in expanded form, write the place value of each digit and add. That is what is expanded form. Writing in expanded form means We are just writing the number or expressing the number as the sum of the place values of the digits. That's the expanded form. So this number, if we are writing in expanded form, the first digit 4 and it's a place value 40 lakh. It is 40 lakh. So 4 into 10 lakh. 4 into 10 lakh plus 8 into 8, the place in which 8 is placed is lakh. 8 into lakh. 8 into lakh. And next digit is 0. 0, the place value and face value is same. So just write 0. Then 7. Place value, in which place it is placed? It is placed in the thousands place. So 7 into 1000 plus 3 into 100 plus 4 into 10 plus 8. This is the expanded form. So once again we can simplify. The number is 40 lakh. 40 lakh plus 8 lakh. 8 lakh plus 0 we to write 7,000 300 plus 40 plus 8. This is the expanded form of 48 lakh 7,348. Now, if a number is given in expanded form, how can we write that number in a standard form? This is standard form and this is expanded form. If number is given in expanded form, this expanded form the number is given, then how can you convert it into standard form? We can write this as the place, write each digit in a place value chart. So here 4 is in the 40 lakhs place. You can make a place value chart, that is 10 lakh, then 10,000, 1,000, 100, tens, ones. So in 10 lakhs place 4 is there, and then lakhs place 8 is there. 10,000 place there is no digit. Here there is no digit, there is 0. Then thousands place 7,000, and hundreds place 300s, and tens place 4 tens, and 8 ones. So the number is 48 lakh 7,348. That is the standard form and expanded form. Okay, children. So that's all for today. So we have discussed how can we write a big number, up to a 9-digit number. How can we write on a Indian place value chart, and how to read such a big number. That is what is we discussed today in the first session. And later we discuss how to write a number in its expanded form, and how to convert an expanded form number to a standard form. I know you will be having some doubts. You can contact me, and I am waiting for your call. So all the best. Thank you. Have a nice day.